Hey, what's up everyone? I'm SuperSonicJB. Welcome back to more Gods of Victory Nikke for the PC. So, part 2 of the Resident Evil collab just came out, and we're gonna play through it and have a good time, hopefully. I'm still hoping my boys Leon and Chris are in this collab, but I have a feeling they probably aren't, but we'll see. We'll see. So, we're just gonna kick off where we last left off. So, if you haven't seen part 1, go see it right now. So, we're gonna go and start off by doing some recruits and everything. So we're gonna go and get started. Like the video, make sure you hit that like button. This helps out a lot. And come on, subscribe my channel. So yeah, I'm gonna play through the event here, and hopefully it turns out real good. So let's do it. All right, let's go straight for the recruits. I don't know if I'm gonna show all my attempts here on screen. By the way, I got lucky last time. I'll get lucky second time. I think I got lucky second time. And who am I? What is happening right now?
Leave it.
I don't care. Don't care. No! No! Tube. I like you, Tube. I already have you, and you're not the character I needed. I wanted Jill, okay? No!
Leave it to me.
Ah, God, that sucks. We're gonna go again. I was good enough to get saved up, but that was probably where all my luck went right there, just in that one pool. I think this is just... Okay, wait. Another gold? That might be her. I don't care.
Nice to meet you. Armament check. I'll be part of
I think that's Jill. That's definitely Jill. That's definitely Jill. Let's go. We got Jill. Second pull.
Don't even think of calling me honey or princess. Not unless you're looking to get hurt.
Okay, so I won't call it either. What about mommy? Stop! I'm just kidding there. If anything, I'll be calling D mommy. Stop! Alright, enough. Alright, so yeah, we finally got Jill there in the second pull. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad. 2 pulls, pretty good. So, let's jump into the event, shall we? Alright, making our way to the altar here. We're controlling D now, which is pretty cool, actually. Alright, Reborn Evil Part 2. Ooh, this looks cool, D. Let's do it. Alright, we're just gonna go straight. This body's... Oh, it's a freaking typewriter! It's a typewriter, man. This looks like the one from Resident Evil 2 remake and all that. Resident Evil 2. Let me get my squad together and we'll start. Human falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created. Rule of distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh, God. Guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. Damn. That's what the call comes in? Life is ordinary. This is this chick, you know? The OC for this event. The lazy days I spent with mom and dad. Hey, big guy. Hey, little guy. Can you tell me who came first? I'm thinking of the Fate the Cat theme song. Lazy days. Living in paradise, you know? You can still remember them perfectly. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us lounging around, cozily watching TV together. The quiet little conversation we had before falling asleep. Dad, I'm back. Well, why are you dressed like that, girl? That hat, though. It says Sable? Is that what that says? I don't know. Something like that. Have you had dinner? I haven't had mine yet. Mind if I eat here? I packed some food. Nothing special happened today. Wait, what? I got to school, then ran a quick errand. Came straight here after. Mom's doing the same as always. I guess work's been keeping her busy. She said she'd be back late again tonight. Shall we watch some TV? And now our next news story. Who are you talking? Are there actually people you're talking to, or are you losing your mind? A string of disappearance has recently taken place within the Ark. This is prominent, growing movement among citizens criticizing the central government's handling of the situation. Wow, criticizing the government? Wow, that could never be stopped. Pretty unsettling, huh? That's all the news that has been reported lately. With all that disappearances happening, there's been all kinds of rumors swirling around about where some say people are being abducted and used as test subjects for biological experiments. Yeah, we know. But after that's a Nikke's running around wreaking havoc. Don't you think both scenarios sound kind of ridiculous? See, you think it's nonsense too, right? Who are you talking to? What is happening? I mean, it does seem odd. How can anyone be caring about biological experience in a place as safe as the Ark? You don't know the world of Nikke very well, do you? Or you're losing your mind. You probably lost your mind. If a Nikke really had gone rogue, surely they would have been caught and been on news by now. Do you think I'm right? Who are you talking to? Is your dad not there? Please say I'm right. Please. Say something. Don't just lie there. Dad, ever since he got hurt on the service, Mom's been acting weird. First she started mumbling weird things. So wait, is the dad, commander then? Scribbling strange red eyes all over the walls of the house. The red eyes? Now she barely comes home. All she ever does is work at the center. I have no idea if she's eating or if she's getting any sleep. I don't know anything anymore. Compared to the old days, everything's different now. Everything. I'm sorry, I promise I wouldn't stand in front of you. So he's hurt. He's probably just in a bed or something, like in a coma or something. I don't know. But tomorrow, I'm going to visit the center where Mom works. I'm worried about her. Maybe I can bring her something to eat. Things can't go on. Things can't go on like this. Oh boy. Anyway, sweet dreams. You're dead. I'll drop by again. Counseling hours. Weekdays 9 to 20 o'clock. What? Weekends closed. How is she? Has she always had weekends off? And why is she coming to work today? Mom? I'm coming in, okay? Oh boy. No one's here. I guess I'll just leave the lunchbox. The end. Nigh! Guide, foolish mortals. What's that sound? Sound appears to be coming from behind a bookshelf. One of the bookshelves is slightly out of place, leaving a narrow gap. The gap, a stairway stretches far down, leading underground. Mom, are you in here? Judges ascend. The skies do not resist human strength. In front of the altar were rapture statues enshrined. A group of people are fervently murmuring a prayer. And Mom? You know, all it was Diapara's mother. I don't know how to pronounce that name, dude. I'm sorry. Have someone voice that name for me, please? Because I have no idea, okay? Diapara? Like, I don't know, diaper stuff. Alright, but seriously, like, I don't know. I forgot to,
Come on, bring it.
blow up Jill. So, yeah, we're kind of in a bad spot right here, but hey, we'll live, right? That's where she's at. I think she'll be fine. What is, Jill, like, S tier? I don't know. I don't know what tier Jill is, to be honest with you, but hey, she made him see some stars. She did really nice there, okay. The jiggle physics on her are pretty good too.
Where do we go next?
We're going to the next stage, that's where we go next. That day I tore through Mom's room in a panic. Every wall is covered up from top to bottom, red eyes, all of them staring at the same spot. The spot where I uncovered a rapture core. Okay, girl, I don't want to focus everything on you. We have other people to focus on, okay? Like, yeah, your story seems cool and all that, but we need to focus on the Resident Evil characters, you know? Along with some records about the Torch of Salvation. Human falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New lives been created. Okay, I think it's just the same stuff I read earlier. Yeah, it's just the same stuff. Let's see. I'm just gonna skip through all. I read that part. Embrace the end. Okay. The flame judgment, torch of salvation shall be kindled. As I begin to realize what Mom had gotten herself into, I finally understood what those red eyes at home were meant to represent. A chill ran down my spine. And I couldn't turn to anyone for help. Revealing anything about the torch of salvation could result in Mom being captured and punished. I mean, isn't she part of them, though? I'm back. I don't think I have a stomach. I don't think I can stomach anything today, so I came empty-handed. Hope that's okay. Oh, and did you see the news? They said they found raptor parts in the home of one of the missing families. So freaky, rapture parts of all things. You know, he will keep going missing. Who I used to see at the counseling center. I mean, Dad, I'm scared. If this keeps up, Mom might disappear too. What if I'm left all alone? Damn. I'm sorry, I'm being a weak again. For the time being, I don't think I can come here. I think I'll have to be away for a bit. I'm worried about Mom. I just can't sit by and do nothing. Please pray and everything will turn out okay. I'll be back. Next time I'll come with Mom. I promise. I don't think I'll be able to keep that promise, Dad. The cult leaderess who started the Torch of Salvation turned out to be Mom. Ooh. I doubt the person who actually started it, but I didn't catch all the details, but they said they intend on using a virus to purify the Ark. Oh boy. It said death is the path to salvation. I wish instead of it being her mom, it could be a Resident Evil villain instead, you know? That would have been way more interesting. Just saying. Don't worry. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll find a way to atone for what my mom has done. That was the final entry in Diabara's journal. Huh. So she's dead now, huh? Oh, this is the journal found. You said your colleague followed Diapara all the way here, right? And we got to find him. Both Diapara and your colleague, and everyone else who's gone missing. Demon's crew steers at a journal Claire had been reading all loud and finally speaks up. Thank God you read it out loud. Yes, absolutely. After that, we need to make sure they'll never be able to do this again. I'm sick of watching viruses rob people of what's precious to them. Do you think we can really handle this on our own? Come on, Kira, I believe in you. Are you saying that you don't have faith in me? What? No, I didn't mean like that. Okay, let's give it a try. This is so strange seeing a Resident Evil in Nikke, but it's awesome too. It's also my duty as a police officer. Yes, that's the spirit. I like that confidence. Anyways, I'm starting to get worried. We haven't heard a peep from Jill since she went after Miranda. I don't think there's anything else to investigate here. Should I head back over there now? Sure, why not? We'll do that real fast. Alright. See what we have in store here. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to really show off like hard mode ending. Probably not, to be honest. We'll see. Focus on Jill here for a bit. Kill these guys. I really don't know what tier Jill's going to be, by the way.
Can you buy me some time?
Jill's voice sounds kind of deep too. Pretty sure it's the same voice I just from Resident Evil 3 remake, so yeah. Alright, move on now. Pretty simple overall.
So, how does it feel to be saved by a super cop?
Yeah, it's definitely the same voice actress. But they had to keep the Ada voice actress. Ah! Inside a secret room hidden deep within the annex. Jill and Miranda stand frozen in the lab, eyes fixed on the monitor. Are you two okay? Why are you just standing there like that? Jill's angry face, Miranda's like shy face. Huh? It's hard to explain, but is it just me or is this room look kind of red? Claire? Probably better if you don't look. Ooh. Why? Just trust me. Claire averts her eyes from the corpses and turns to the monitor. An experiment log recorded by a researcher and displayed on the screen. Holy elixir, the judge. 6 trial results. Engineered using the same methodology employed in developing Umbrella Corporation's T-Virus. Modification of the Holy Elixir obtained from the body of the judge located the coordinates RAC 10.1. Successful development of the Neovirus. Ooh. When injected into the organic tissue, the Neovirus initiates gene whatever, dude. Notable improvements in physical strength and regenerative ability were observed, showing potential to temporarily stand against Nikke's. Damn. A new humanity who opposed the divine. The following video compares the effects of various dose levels. Clear touch the screen. Video begins to play. Can we see the video? On dark screen. Alright. Here. The fuck? Ah! Blood curling screams ring out. I'm not doing a blood curling scream, man. I don't have it in me right now. Figures can be seen writhing and convulsing their bodies contorted just like zombies, you know. Some desperate to relieve the agonizing pain scratch at their faces with such ferocity and their skin tears off. Oh god, man. Right, observed in the video, suddenly clings tightly to Jill's arms. Oh my god, poor girl. Jill tremors her face, confronting in fury. The higher the dosage, the greater the increase in physical and regenerative abilities. However, genetic mutation occurs too rapidly, ultimately causing the body to break down. The virus exhibits signs indicative of seeking new hosts. Additionally, regardless of dosage, all test subjects exhibit significant cognitive decline. Ooh. Could this be effectively used in future plans? Future plans? Joe silently taps the monitor, opening a new window. Project Reborn Evil. Human life falls in oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. The new life, Nikke, has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. In order for the judge to guide humanity to its reckoning, we, and towards salvation, have initiated Project Reborn Evil. A neo-virus will be widely dissembled throughout the Ark. Dude! Amidst the ensuing chaos, the judge shall be led into the Ark. Once humanity is offered to judge and evil is purified, Project Evil Born will be deemed complete. Damn. Evil shall be purified through the reckoning. God. Guide these foolish mortals to the reckoning. Until evil is purified. Yeah, that. That again. All that. Damn it. Jill doesn't say anything about how to shut this project down. These are the only records left. But Jill points to a corner on the lab. After reviewing the Project Reborn Evil file, a hidden passage opened up. The direction Jill is pointing to. Passages leading deeper underground has been revealed. Of course. Of course it's gonna be leading underground. Is there an underground lab in there? Alright. Dude, like, are we gonna be able to even, like, how many levels do we have? Like, 7 more or something? Like, is that gonna be enough time to finish everything here or what?
1 sec. I need you to take point for a moment.
There we go. Play as you.
Hang in there a little longer.
It doesn't seem bad. The shooting is a little slow. That's alright. Go. Alright. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience right there.
All clear. Where do we go next?
All clear. We're going next to the next level again. Death is not the end. Death is purification. Purification of this world begins with death. The merciless judges descend. I was happy. Wait, what? I was one of the missing people. The lazy days I spent with my husband and my daughter. Oh, this is the mother. I can still remember them perfectly. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us lounging around, cozily watching TV together. The quiet little conversations we'd have before falling asleep. Oh. Patient's vital signs are stable. Is it that the doctor? Unfortunately, he remains unconscious for reasons that are still undetermined. It's at this stage he can only continue to monitor his condition. May I ask what really happened on the surface? What I heard, he had an encounter at the Lord Class Raptor. Wait, are you the mother? The Lord Class Raptor, good God. So he was a commander, yeah. I think there was talk about him being a commander in Part 1. Hopefully Nikke's who recovered didn't suffer any brain damage. They'll be able to return to the battlefield once they are given new bodies. As for your husband, I can't say for sure. Damn, being a commander would actually suck, dude. A man named Miles Carter came to the center. He used to be a commander. After all the horrifying things he experienced on the service, he now suffers from PTSD. He's been drowning himself in alcohol for years now. Damn. Do you endure such horrific experiences too? Is that why you're refusing to open your eyes? You know, the Nikkes who went up to the surface with you, they're returning to the battlefield today. So why aren't you? Damn. Had to go. Sweet dreams. It could have made it a different NPC instead of just the default one, you know? I'll see your 9. I've been waiting for you. Me? Who might you be? If you're planning on visiting the center, here, take this. Your husband asked me to deliver it. What's this? The eyes of the judge. Oh. See, again, they're using the default NPCs. Come on, man. You could have made some custom ones for the event, you know? Or the Torch of Salvation. I mean, I guess they are Ark citizens and all that, so yeah. Human life, the world in a turmoil. New life, a cruel distortion. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Then the end is. Fear not. Reveal yourself. You can't make out the rest. Thick pluck lines obscure parts of the text. Actually, they go to fill the entire page. Turn to the next page. Countless eyes stare at me from the pages. Between the crimson eye, faintly inscribed words can be seen. Wait, is this the commander's point of view or what? Do not stand before the judge and reveal yourself. Its surface is the altar of God. Death is the path to salvation. Death is the path to salvation. Death is salvation. Death. Damn, dude, it's so dark. I like it though. Salvation. Death is the path to salvation. Death is the path that leads to salvation. Death is the true path to salvation. Girl, quit repeating the same line of text over and over again, okay? We get it, okay? Oh. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment. And towards salvation shall be kindled. Did he die? Is that why, wait, so, what's-her-face is talking to a dead body then? Go on ahead and wait for us. Dayapara and I will follow. We're returning to the happy days we once had. New revolution. Holy elixir discovered. All of those, you know? Reborn evil. Reborn live. Okay. I'll see your, my, fellow, Evan, Cal, and Marco. Follow! They're ascended to the service and receive salvation from the judges. Miles Carter, Lucy, Emily Core, Iris Monroe. They consumed that holy elixir judge and are reborn as greater beings. Wait. Oh god. Alcilia 9 Diapara. Through the holy elixir judge, the Neovirus. They're aimed to purify the evil with the Ark, within the Ark. And there are after receive salvation from the judge. Polly. A traditional hidden within the order. A traitor hidden within the order. So she pretended to be one of them. Wow. New breed of human that defies natural order. Intended as a sacrificial offering for the sacred purification ritual. Currently reflecting on her sins in the Reformation chamber beneath the altar. Oh, that's a good hint. Thanks. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment and torch of salvation shall be kindled. That call to the journal comes to an end. So Polly's like underneath that altar there? My head is spinning. Those are the ramblings of someone deeply involved in a cult. Of course, any normal person would get dizzy reading this. Dee lets out a sigh without me noticing. She had quickly come over to read the journal. Yeah. Have you contacted the higher-ups? Yeah, have you? Yes. Blaze Out Squad is due to arrive in 2 hours. 2 hours! And until then, we just lay around a bit. No. We need to resolve whatever problems we can and get out of here. Unless we want to go down in flames along with the mansion. Sounds like fun. I say we resolve as many issues as we can. Then get out of here before this place burns down. It's our plan going forward. Now, first things first. Let's find this Reformation chamber where Polly's being held. Guess so. We'll say cute little Polly. I feel bad for her. She's so cute, you know? she's gotta be dealing with this. I mean, she's a police officer, so she deals with shit, but how is Polly a police officer? You ever just think about that? Like, she's so small. Like, she looks like a freaking child. Like, freaking, like, ACPU is like a lolly, a half a lolly, and actual grown woman who's blind.
Reload.
Alright. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. There we go. I have it here. My aim sucks, by the way. Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
As long as we're together, I will never.
Yeah, I don't care, Ravi. You're not even in this event. I don't care. Fine, that mansion's going out in flames. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Thought we discussed this. This is ARC's protocol for dealing with outbreaks. Oh. So their idea of an epidemic response plan is to burn everything down. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, at least it's not like a whole nuke like Raccoon City, my god. It's not just this place. Am I right? You are. You'll torch all the residents around the mansion as well. Damn. They seem the situation to be critical. You might even reduce the entire algorithm to ashes. Oh, shit! God damn! This stop the disease from reaching the arc. I mean, I doubt that's gonna happen. We're gonna do something to save the day and all that. Probably. I hope so. We don't want a Raccoon City here, okay? We don't want that incident. What? Then what about the people living in the Outer Rim? Sedgwick, don't be so naive. We can evacuate them, you know? Between the Ark and the Outer Rim, you already know which one the central government would prioritize. Yeah, I know. Besides, surely you understand how dangerous a contagious disease of being enclosed space like the Ark. I'm wondering what COVID would be like in a Nikke world. I'm just thinking that right now, dude. How would they react? The central government will go with the best possible option available to them. As they always do. This isn't the best option. They're just taking the easy way out. Yeah, I guess so. Sacrificing the few to save the many. Exactly. Yeah. That's precisely why the central government sees this as the best option. A tale as old as time. Going with whatever most convenient. Whatever's most convenient. What if? What if we put a stop to whatever the Torch Salvation is up to? Will Blaze out still intervene within? Only if we can prove there's no risk of the neovirus spreading any further. I doubt they would initially stir trouble. Potentially, yeah. So Blaze out scheduled to arrive in 2 hours. Wait, which one's Blaze out again? I forget. That's right. And we still got time. I need to look at it. I forget who Blaze out is. Like Blaze the cat? No, stop. Let's let's reassess our next move. The Ada. What do you think we should do? Need your input to decide our next course of action. So let's start with that. I'm fine with whatever. As long as we honor our deal on game. D. My stance hasn't changed. I say we resolve as many issues as we can. And get out of here before this place burns down. This can be our one course of action from here on out. So you're taking the easy way out too. You can't be serious. Since entering the Outer Rim and on our way to the mansion, we didn't encounter a single mutated creature or infected person. Yeah, it means the virus hasn't spread beyond the mansion yet. That's right! So we still have a chance to prove that the neovirus won't spread any further. That's the spirit. I did say we should resolve as many issues as possible. Alright, first we rescue Polly and find a way to deal with the neovirus situation. Dot. Now where do we start looking? According to these journals, Polly's reflecting on her sins in the reformation chamber beneath the altar. Oops, kicked my freaking desk. God damn it. Okay, I'm alright. She had been sacrificed yet. She hasn't been sacrificed yet, and that's where she's being held. Do you imagine if Polly actually died in here? She won't. No way. There's gotta be a passage to the reformation chamber somewhere here. Somewhere here, huh? We just need to find whatever opens secret passage then. Yes. And are you just gonna stand there all day, Ada? Are you just gonna stand there doing nothing all day? Of course. Nah, our deal is still on. But I must say I'm surprised. You pegged as a puppet who mindlessly follows orders. Not a chance. Gotta cut the chit chat and find that passage. Right away. Hell yeah, man. We're gonna save you, Polly. Dude, Polly ain't gonna die. She's still alive, man. She ain't gonna die. Not for like that, Nikke, you know? Her of all people now, she ain't dying. She ain't dying anytime soon, okay? There we go.
Hang in there.
I do wonder what the fearless is gonna be like with these people, though. I feel like Claire's probably not gonna be that high up, but she's an SR and not an SSR. But still, she could be decent, who knows? Alright.
So,
Not too bad.
how does it feel to be saved by a super cop?
Pretty cool end. As you reach the second floor of the mansion, Ada calls us to the front of the altar. Among bowls, blades, and ornaments of unknown purpose lies a raptor core glowing red, looking as ominous as ever. Looks pretty suspicious to me, don't you think? You're definitely right about that. Yeah. It's extremely odd for a raptor core to just be sitting here like this. You look over here. You stare silently at the altar for a moment before finally speaking. Nice find. Such a be. Forget the core. Focus on what's around it. Around it? Prompted by these words, I glance back at the altar again. The raptor core, the bowls and blades, and the candle faintly illuminating the area. Every so often, a cold breeze sweeps through, and a candle flame flickers. Trails of smoke drift towards the platform behind the altar. On close inspection, the smoke is being drawn into a narrow crack in the platform, and knock on the platform. The echo rings out from behind. Whatever. I'm guessing there's a hidden space behind this. Bingo. That means our next step is it rounds through the altar and points the raptor core towards the platform. Click. Okay. The platform slides over, revealing a hidden passageway behind it. I'll go first. Ada glins and slips behind the platform. I peer in and am greeted by a staircase ascending deep underground. Let's head down, D. Alright. Stay sharp. We don't know what's waiting for us down there. Hopefully Polly. All down the lone corridor when Ada, who's ahead of us, stops abruptly. What is it? Look at this place, man. See for yourself. Hold up. Look at this background, dude. Reminds me of the one area in Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I already read it. As I steps aside, suddenly Collab and layers comes into view. From regular civilian clothing to work, school, police, nurse, and military uniforms. A variety of clothes are piled up together. A name tag on one of the military uniforms suddenly catches my eye. Miles Carter. Are these the clothes worn by the missing? There's more. It gestures silently. Several mass-produced Nikke's lie collapse behind the pile of clothes. The condition of their bodies paints a clear picture of what went on in here. Damn. A traitor hidden within the order. Suddenly. Oh shit. Gunshots ring out. Is it coming from below us? Is it Polly trapped? Polly, snap at it, Polly! Deep within the corridor. Wait, did they find her? Yeah. Curia, fire the rocket launcher. Roger. Figures can be seen at engaged with the creature howling ferociously. Miranda and Kiri. But who are the other two? Do you know them? Yeah. They look like they're in a tight spot. We should go help. Oh, Wait, how'd you get changed so quickly? You just grabbed a freaking random like one of those outfits? Like, I'm gonna put this on myself real fast. Like, you look fine now, girl. God damn, D! Alright, stop. Out of nowhere, an axe flies in from behind, striking the creature dead on. He charges forward to grab the axe. Promptly slinging its head back in the creature's exposed core in its lower half. What on earth? Face got so dark all of a sudden. Ah. By the time he pulls the axe free again, the creature has ceased its shrieking. Okay, cool. Alright then. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wait, Polly. So Polly is here, okay. Polly, are you awake? Miranda? Are you hurt? And Kiri? What are you two doing here? Why would you go by yourself here, Polly? My gosh. Diapara? And now's not the time to be standing around. Diapara is headed to the surface. Calm down, Polly. You don't look so good. Polly attempts to stand up, but promptly drops back down. It's clear she suffered a great deal while trapped here. Commander, you're here too? I see some unfamiliar faces here. About that. This is Jill and Claire. They were escaping from Raccoon City when their vision turned blurry. The next thing they know, they ended up in this mansion. What? Sigga dragged them from another world through the D-Wave too. Everyone mind if I say something? Explain the D-Wave in detail. So that's why things weren't adding up. Another world. We can still return to our world, right? Sure, all we gotta do is wake up the gatekeeper. Then let's go and get this gatekeeper thing out of bed. It's out of bed before we do that. There's something I want to ask. Does Umbrella Corporation also exist in this world? Umbrella Corporation? He's like, who? Yeah, it seems like Umbrella Corporation is behind what happened in that mansion. No, I don't believe I ever heard of Umbrella Corporation in our world. The documents we found in the mansion are the only data we have on Umbrella. We'll have to dig a little deeper to get the full picture. Yeah, true. So they don't exist here then, but then why? Claire? Let's hold off on waking up the gatekeeper for now. Why? We heard him. Although we don't know precisely what's going on, it's clear that Umbrella has some kind of influence on this world. We can't let this stand. We have to make things right before we're leaving. Make things right. Claire looks up at Kiri. Looks up. I don't think she's tall or anything. You said your colleague followed Diapara all the way here, right? I still don't know if that's how it's pronounced, man. We gotta go find him too. Go find him, yeah. But Diapara and colleagues. It might be Diapara? I don't know, man. And everyone who's gone missing. After that, we need to make sure they'll never be able to do this again. I'm sick of watching viruses rob people of what's precious to them. Do you think we can really handle this on our own? Come on, Kiri, I believe in you. Are you saying you don't have faith in me? I don't know, man. We're gonna need more than just them. Doing things like this, it'll bug me endlessly, and I won't be able to focus on finding my brother. Where the hell is he? He should be in this freaking event! Him and Leon should be in this event, man! Alright. I feel like if they were gonna be in it, they'd appear by now, but they're not here, so might as well give it a shot. So, where do we begin? Hold up. I'm really thankful everyone's offering their help. I'm really thankful? You mean I'm really thankful? Yeah. But there is something left to verify. Verify? Yes. Still haven't heard that person's introduction. Paul's eyes drift towards D, who is sitting silently in the corner. Oh, you don't know D? Some point without me noticing she was changing a police uniform. Yeah. Agent Winters. Agent Winters! Is that a reference to Ethan Winters from Resident Evil 7 and 8? The BST. What the hell? BST, Biohazard Strike Team. Wait, has Polly never met D then? We'll deal with any incidents inside the arc involving biohazards after merging with the ACPU. We're going to become tasked to deal with the current incident involving the virus. My, very impressive. Effective immediately, I'll be joining your team. I presume I can count on your cooperation. Commander Sub-G, we personally are leading this operation. Huh? Oh, is there a problem, Commander? Seems D doesn't want anyone to know that she's with Careless Siege. I mean, okay, fine. I'll play along for now. We could use any help you could give us, Polly. Okay, I'll do my best. I'm kind of in rough shape though, so I might need some assistance from you all. Maybe that covers all the introductions. Should I move on, Commander? Right. Okay, let's go over the situation again and share what we all found in the mansion so far. Alright. They're just gonna do a recap here, whatever. I want to learn more about what happened to Polly, you know? They literally just captured her, thought she was a traitor, and like threw her into that place or whatever, dude. I don't know. Who wants to be you? Can you buy me some time? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some people like some people on like Reddit and Twitter hating about this freaking collab. Like, dude, this collab's awesome actually. Like, come on, man. It's a great collab, okay? And they all look great. People are saying, oh, they don't even look that good. Yeah, they do.
Not bad.
They look awesome, actually.
Looking forward to our next mission.
Sure, his voice doesn't sound right, but the characters look awesome overall. So yeah. All right.
Watch over me.
We're just going straight to the next one. Okay. I was hoping we wouldn't be doing that, but whatever. It's all right. I do wish the gameplay was a little bit more fun here, to be honest, dude. I kind of wish you could walk around and shoot things, you know? Like, how about instead of just sitting behind cover here, I like to walk around, find cover and all that, and then start shooting, you know what I mean?
I need you to take point for a moment.
Let's go. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, some parts you don't even get cutscenes, sometimes you just like moving on to the next
Nice
one.
work. When I get back, whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright. Towards salvation. I fought our first raptors as judges descended from the heavens, who will guide all foolish mortals to their reckoning. And that, well, firmly believes that it will lead them to salvation in the process. The founder of the group is Alceria 9. 9! She was poured in despair as her husband, a former commander, remains Komotos. Isn't he dead, though? It's believed that she received the Rapture Core from an unknown individual, which served as a catalyst for the cult's founding. After establishing the Torch of Salvation, Alceria enticed patients and visitors at the counseling center to join the call. Oh my gosh. They began holding regular gatherings at the mansion in the Outer Rim. Some cultists were sent to their service and offered as sacrifices to the Raptors. God damn! All the news who went missing in the past 2 weeks have been linked to the Torch of Salvation. I wish we could see this in an actual cutscene. Like, we saw the cultist people in like the trailer and everything. Come on, let me see that. Where are your cult outfits, people? Clothes are found at the entrance of the Reformation set chamber. Timeline and disappearance coincides with the E-Wave incident. Disappearances began after cult members were used as test subjects during the development of the Neovirus. Building up the T-Virus, which hails from another world, is synthesized by refining a holy elixir extracted from a rapture's body. It's music, dude. In particular, a rapture is located at coordinates RAC 10.1. When injected into organic matter, the virus significantly enhances physical and regenerative abilities. So like zombies. However, side effects include bodily deterioration, significant cognitive decline, and increased violent tendencies. So literally zombies. Spreading the neovirus within the Ark to incite chaos. And using the resulting confusion allowed the Raptors in was all part of the Torch of Salvation's plans. Damn. The operation was codenamed Project Reborn Evil. If this situation is not resolved within 2 hours, Blaze out initiate a full-scale purge. Damn, man. Does that sum it up? It sounds like we're settling on a plan. We're here to put a stop to the Project Reborn Evil. Is that it? When you put it like that, it sounds simple enough. It sure doesn't feel that way to me. So all we can do is try. Within these many super cops in our midst, I'm sure things will look out somehow. Yeah, everything will turn out fine somehow. But who exactly is the super cop you're talking about? Oh my gosh. There. That's about everything for now. Yeah. Next, we need to figure out how to stop Project Reborn Evil from taking place. First, we stop the Neovirus from spreading outside the mansion. Second, we prevent the Raptors from infiltrating the Ark. These two are what really matters. You mentioned earlier that that's the way to the lab. Yeah, we came back from that side. Makes sense. Said to be, it's alright with you, I'll handle the virus. Huh? He's doing a lot. I got a few ideas in mind. But it's a plan that requires Agent Winters from the BST Agent Winters. Oh, brother. I can't with that name. What do you say, Winters? Want to try your luck with me? They literally just reference Ethan Winters right there. D or Agent Winters, are you up to it? Yeah. no issues on my end. Or then I leave that virus to Ada and Agent Winters. As for the Raptures, there's something I wanted to share. What's that? Well, I was caught by the cultists not long after sneaking in the mansion. Yeah, we noticed. So I'm embarrassed to say I didn't discover anything noteworthy, okay? But I did come across something that could serve as a clue. And what's that? Basically, I would tell a moment ago, the Apara was being held here with me. But then the cult leader came and took her away just before all of you arrived. While she was here, I heard her say something. All preparations are complete. It's time to head to the surface and face a reckoning. Oh. Uh-oh. Winters, do you happen to know if there's an abandoned elevator nearby? Winters, I can't. There's one elevator left, but it's supposed to be decommissioned. Coordinates? I'll ask my partner to send it over right away. Alright, do as fast as you can. Though while Ada and Winters are handling the virus, the rest of us will make sure the cult leader doesn't make it to the surface. Oh. What's that? What the hell? Ugh. That noise. I knew that things wouldn't be this easy. Polly, can you move? Or those zombies then? I'll be fine. You all go on ahead. What? I can at least buy you some time. Now we're not going to sacrifice anybody here. We're not going to do like, go on without me! Okay, I was just being dramatic! Oh, man. That's probably how it would go.
We've got no other choice.
Sure we do. We got lots of choices here.
These guys are quite
See, they look great in this art style, actually. The anime art style and everything, it just looks great, actually. I just can't stand that Ada voice, man. That Ada voice is terrible. They should have just used the other voice or whatever you get.
This ends here.
Go, Claire, go. I do think their verse could have been a little bit better, but it's alright. I don't want to play as you. Alright, let's go.
Nice work.
Not bad.
When I get back, whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
Yeah, I know you are. Plaque. But why am I saying that? Ah, I told you it was okay. It was okay to go ahead. Why did you two decide to stay? Oh, see, because you can't stand up properly right now. I could say the same about you, Miranda. I guess. Wait. Okay. So I guess the others went ahead. I'm fine. What is that? Ah, the thunderous sound echoing from the passage grows closer. It feels like a nightmare. Wouldn't you agree, Miranda? Yes. Wait. Huh? I said this feels like something out of a nightmare. Which part exactly? Aren't you going to pinch me to make sure I'm not dreaming? Are you sure you're okay? You're shaking pretty badly. That sounds, keeps reminding me of something. That abomination we ran into earlier. And all those things we saw in the lab, they keep popping up in my head. So my body just keeps shaking. I don't blame her, dude. It's all really scary, isn't it? Yeah. I figured. It's not too late. You can still leave and catch up to the others if you want. We'll take care of the creature. That's right. You don't have to stay behind just because of me. Before, when the Ark was in danger, there was something you said, Polly, that we were police officers. So protecting civilians, and keeping the Ark safe. That's what police officers are meant to do. Heck yeah, Miranda. That's why I'm choosing to stay behind. In order for others to solve the problems at hand. Someone needs to keep the creatures distracted. Only then can we protect the civilians and keep the Ark safe. Oh, brother. Yikes. My god. I may not be able to stop the trembling, but... Polly? What is that Polly face right there, dude? The Jill in the background looks kind of cute. Yeah, I never expected to see something like this, though. Jill Valentine with Nikke. That's something alright. Thanks, Miranda, for choosing to stay behind for that reason. I'm so glad they didn't try and make him comic relief here for once. Looks like there are solid cops in this world too. Heck yeah. Miranda, you were asking earlier who the super cop was? Yeah, I'm still curious about that. Well, I don't think we need to look any further. It's you, Jill, but okay. Sure, Miranda, huh? That sound, yeah. From one super cop to another. Let's take this thing down. Oh, yeah. Take it down. Once and for all. I guess the Commander and the others are taking care of the cult thing.
Everyone ready?
Sure we are. We're ready right here, right now. I could have played as Polly and Miranda too, but who cares, right? I don't need to play as them right now.
Reload!
Alright, who's coming out? Who's coming? Coming? Come on, big guy.
This ends here.
Alright, let's take care of these guys. Die, 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 big guy. Let's go. Alright. What the hell was that?
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Yeah, I know. Shh. All those sounds, yeah. Beneath these acts, the grotesque creature that attacked the lab lets out its final cry. Aren't you done yet? Patience is a virtue, D. Your boyfriend might not like it if you act like that. Or should I say, Winters? When it's just us, you can call me D. D's nuts! Oh, stop! He yanks the axe from the floor and glances towards Ada. Despite the pitched bow occurring right beside her, Ada, without so much as a glance, remains hunched over at the computer terminal, typing furiously at the keyboard. Judging by the countless black windows and lines of commands being inputted, seems she's trying to hack in. Is this going to work, you say? Is it? Wait, if this isn't going to work, say it now. We need to come up with another plan. Yeah. Ada resumes clacking away at the keyboard. Here she goes. By the way, Ada does get her Resident Evil 4 dress, or outfit too. But I think this dress is just better, honestly, dude. You get that outfit for free, by the way. Deeming yourself capable of contributing to the computer, T heads towards the incubation chamber. Corpses lie scattered outside the broken chamber across a sea of shattered glass. They're a horrific sight, but D gazes at them unflinchingly. Okay, got it. She reads the names written on each hospital gown aloud, one by one. Edward Monroe, Lily Monroe, Blake. It says that she's making a vow to remember them all. Oh, damn. Once finished, she then approaches the grotesque creature she's just taken down. That face, my god, you just turned all the color off, you know? Accent carves an arc right through the air, leaving a black streak. Creature is cleaved in two, heck yeah. The upper body of mass-produced Nikke and the lower body of a Rapture. The dog tags are... Found him. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Ada, who had been typing away at the keyboard, suddenly froze. What is it? Just curious what you were doing. Are you looking for someone? No. What then? If memorizing their names so I can verify them when we get back to the Ark. That way I can find out who they were. And I need to find out why they came to believe in the Torch of Salvation. Yeah, that makes sense. And all the things they've done along the way. Before I can make an objective judgment about their deaths. That's the only way. Only by knowing what led to all this can we prevent a second Torch of Salvation from rising. Yeah, I guess. Can I ask you something? Does working behind a wall of anonymity ever get tiring? If you were to die, no one would ever know what you've done, or that you even had these thoughts. It doesn't matter. If my actions tip the cosmic scales, time to tip the scales, even slightly towards the side of the good, I'll do whatever it takes for justice. Justice! More importantly, there's someone who will remember me. Someone who will remember you. That's great. And that's how, let's finish this. That reminds me. It pulls up a new window in the monitor. The bottom of the document, title Project Reborn Evil. Evil purified in 923. This is supposed to be a reference to something, but I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I feel like I should know it too. But it's a reference towards something. Countdown has been ticking down. The has come to a halt. The virus won't spread to the Ark. We've also wiped out all the data received to the T-virus, so don't worry too much. Yeah, you had told me that earlier, you know. I'll take that as a thank you. Now then, it stretches and begins rummaging through the pockets of the researchers lying motionless beside the computer. Why don't we see what kind of people we're dealing with? Hey D, did you know? Usually among researchers like these, there's always bound to be one that still has a tiny shred of conscience left. Enough to stash a vaccine somewhere. Oh yeah? Like in Resident Evil 3? And 2 as well. I know Ada sees a vaccine sample in her hand. Now that I've got a hold of this, our deal's complete. Our deal? In other words, Ada begins to head out of the lab. Ada, you sure you don't need to go? To check in on your boyfriend, I mean? Guess I should. You always keep saying that. As you exit the lab, a cold breeze rushes past her ear. Ada's perched on the windows sill of a wide open window. Take this. Ada tosses something. What's this? Here's a USB drive joined with ornate earring. Wait, what was that? Hold on. What did that say? Ornate engravings. What the hell? Earrings. What the hell am I reading? A pair of early placed scales is etched into the surface. Consider payment for your honesty. Well then. That Ada fires a hook shot and vanishes out of the window. Of course she does. Ada Wong's just so mysterious. But too mysterious at the same time, you know? Alright.
Stay sharp, everyone.
Stay sharp out there, people. We got this. Easy fight, you know?
I need you to take point for a moment.
I don't really care about using the other two, by the way. Sorry, Eve. Sorry, Rappy. It's kind of there to, like, help support, you know? Because you're higher level and all that.
Reloading.
Player is still under level, by the way, but oh well, it's fine. Let's go. She heard that and she got the finishing kill right there. Nice. Alright.
As long as we're together.
Yeah, I don't care. Rappy, you're not in this event, so quiet, okay? Behind the mansion, on the path leading to the elevator. Veritable mountain of garbage is piled up. Garbage? Yeah. It reeks. I can't believe they put a trash dump right behind the mansion. How do you stand being so close to the stench? Guess they just get used to it. Yeah, really. What? He's like, what now? The residents here pick through heaps of trash dumped by the Ark, searching for anything they could salvage. They make a living selling what they find. You just have to learn to live with the smell if you want to survive on the outer rim. Let me get this straight. They make ends meet by selling trash dumped from the Ark? Yeah, I guess so. And putting up with smells like this? Is this the reality people face in this world? Yes. Really, it's unforgiving no matter where we go. Kiri? Kiri, I finished with a rocket launcher in silence. Oh, brother. Freaking rocket launcher, right, Kiri? Yes, Penny, for your thoughts? Oh. I was just thinking, is it really okay? Is what okay? I can't help but think that someone other than me should have tagged along. Someone with more field experience like Agent Winters from BST. Agent Winters, I can't. So there, I mean, it makes kind of sense because Dee's so secretive. Like, not a lot of people know exactly who she is, or someone who's more suited for combat. You were blasting things left and right. That rocket launcher. How? She can't see anything now. And now you second guess yourself. Before this, most of what I've done had been administrative work. Yeah, true. Except under special circumstances, Polly and Miranda typically handle field operations. I mean, mostly Polly, but yeah. Saving all of humanity, such a monumental task, is better left to someone else, not me. Come on, none of that stuff matters. I'm just an ordinary college student. But I survived Raccoon City, now I'm surviving here just fine here, too. It's what's in here that counts, our hearts. Claire lightly taps her chest with her fist. Damn, Claire, looking good, girl. See, I think this is some of the best looks these three characters have ever had in a game, so watching Claire, Kiri mutters quietly, "That's what counts. You came all the way to the dangerous place because you wanted to save your friend. Not only did you rescue Polly, you did it with style. Heck yeah. It means you can save Diapara too. Hell, you can even save all humanity. You got what it takes. You think so? Of course. And there's more good news. What's that? You're not alone because you got me, and me too, so that's comforting, right?" Faint smile creeps across his curious faces, Claire's playful words. "Yeah, I feel really reassured. See? So it's what's inside that counts. What's inside? Phew." Kira grips a launcher tightly with that seemed like a newfound resolve. "Shall we keep moving?" "Yes." I stopped at elevator Kay told us about in the distance spot. Sorry, here too, huh? We can't catch a break, can we? In front of the elevator stood more of the same creatures we've been fighting all this time. Kiri looked up her loaded launcher. "I'll take the lead." "Go, Kiri, go." "Get rid of them. Fire and destroy them." At the bow in front of the elevator. LCR-9 lies on the ground in a heap. Her abdomen is torn open. Oh, damn. Looks like one of those monsters got to her. Life falls into oblivion, into turmoil. Cruel distortion of all things sacred. Cold metallic judges descend. Do not resist. The end is nigh. Guide those foolish mortals. LCR-9. The plan you and the Torch of Salvation put together is doomed to fail. Fail? That's right. Genius won't save anyone. Heathens like you wouldn't understand. Just you wait. On a day reckoning, we'll see who is saved. Death is a path to salvation. Death is a path that leads to salvation. Death is salvation. Oh, penny to that delirious cult leader's wounds. Kiri shakes her head. Suddenly, the cult leader starts speaking to someone other than those on us present. Eyes lose focus and the light gradually dims. Still light gradually dims. You're waiting for me, aren't you? I told you Diapara and I would come. We'd return to the happy days we once had and receive salvation. With Diapara. Diapara's in the elevator. What have I done? The elevator? Said the elevator. Countless homemade explosives cover the floor. Damn! 1425. Uh oh. The countdown. Cabinet's playing that center takes down 1 second at a time with the time down. Wait, was that an actual second? In addition to the bombs. Wait, hold on. What was it again? It was like, okay, so it's minutes. Okay, and then seconds. Yeah. Bombs. Spot Diapara lying on the floor. Kiri, don't. It's too dangerous. No, Claire, don't. It's too dangerous. Kiri holds back Claire, who is about to rush into the array of bombs. But, countless bombs. Timer slowly ticking down. And Diapara lying in the middle of it all. Her eyes dart back and forth before she shuts them. And seemingly recalling someone, she mutters a name. The young girl she met in her own world. Sherry Birkin? I'm sorry, Kiri. Claire shakes off Kiri, ignoring the bombs. Claire rushes straight toward Diapara. Are you okay? Diapara remains limp and doesn't respond. She's still breathing. Distinct needle marks can be seen on Diapara's shoulder. No. ... Claire fell back now. She might be affected by the virus. I don't care. I can't leave her like this. And even if she is infected, as long as there's a vaccine, we'll be able to treat her somehow. I don't know if a vaccine exists in this world, but it's better than giving up on her without doing anything. It's always better to put up a fight. Is this what you're looking for? Zeta holds a syringe filled with red liquid. Oh, that's a cure. That's... told you I wouldn't let the Neo virus hold up. That's pretty cool. Great art, dude. Leave this mansion, right? You better use it quickly. Yeah, I do mean quickly. Oh. I should probably do something about the explosive while we're at it. Oh, I'll do it. What? I memorized all the procedures for handling explosives circulating in the arc. All? Alright, once they're taken care of, I think we're done everything we can here. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, looks like it. Yapara, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm going to give you something that'll help you. It's going to sting a little. So we have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends are just rack 10.1, location where the virus compounds are found. If we want to put an end to all this, we'll need to take care of that too. Exactly. Once things settle down here, we'll take care of it. Well then, since our deal is concluded, this is where I make my exit. Alright, that woman, LCR9, was it? She was holding on to something important. I suggest you look into it. You might find something interesting. Well then, I'll leave it up to you. Be sure you make the right decisions. Ada. By the time I turn around, Ada is already gone. Inside of the elevator is in complete disarray. Oh boy. LCR9's vision fades and memories of the past flash before her eyes. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All us sprawled out watching TV together in comfort. A quiet little conversation we had before falling asleep. The beeping. Memories of those happier days begin to fade and are replaced by new ones. Her husband's hospital room, where she stood witnessing his final moments. Eyes at LCR9 and those of her husband lock. Damn. That sound effect, dude.
Watch over me.
Alright, let's get this fight over with real fast. Alright, who we got? You die. All of you die.
Reloading.
Take this, take some of this, all that shit. You're loading too slow, come on. I still don't know what tier they are, by the way. Like, I don't think the tier list has been updated recently, so I don't really know for sure which one it is. Sorry. God, you die. Still doesn't level up Jill though. But hey, that's a lot of work to go out of the game here and just go to like the main menu and all that, dude. That's a lot of work, okay? Like, it'd take me like what? A minute? A whole minute? Hell no, man.
When
We
I
got
get
other
back,
stuff to do, dude.
whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
The jiggle physics, so man, the jiggle physics are great. Alright, stop. 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 50 seconds. I forgot you were even in this event, okay? 3 minutes and 50 seconds behind schedule. What were you planning to do if I hadn't helped Blaze out at the outer rim entrance? Okay? Okay, gives a subdued wave. Her body is slightly singed in several places. What? What happened to you? Oh, this. We're gonna do a real nasty piece of work, oh yeah? But don't worry, my cover is still intact. What was this piece of work? Some zombies? I wish we got to see artwork of them, you know, like the mass-produced Nikke zombie rapture things, you know? Anyways, I hope SuperSonicJB sounds like things are pretty much wrapped up on your end. Yeah. By that look on your face, I take it things didn't pan out too well. What about the cult leader and Yapara over there? Okay, sees Yapara sobbing, her arms wrapped around her knees. Kay furrows her brow upon seeing the cult leader collapse nearby. You're right, things ended badly. Still, if her expression is any indication, I'd say the cult leader paid for her sins. Yeah. What did you decide about the mansion? Plays out plans to torch the place along with the nearby residential areas. Told me to get out before it's too late. So they decide there's no point in leaving it standing? Well, I guess. The neovirus are towards salvation. It seems they're nipping both in the bud for good. They want to bury the fact that any of this ever happened. Alright, check. There aren't any survivors, so don't make that face. Thanks. Speaking of which, are SuperSonicJB and the others. I thought you were with them. They went to the surface. It said they're ending this mess. Why did you follow them? I got something to wrap up here. Why didn't you? And what's that? I said Ada vanished the moment she handed out the vaccine sample. I'm going after her. So yeah, I'm heading off for now. Make sure you look after Diapara later. What? Hey, do I look like a babysitter? I don't know how old she is, honestly, dude. There was hints maybe she's a teenager, but I don't really know. She could have been a college student. I don't know. In case that's out of mention. Not really a babysitter, just someone to help, you know? To you? Yeah, she didn't even finish her sentence there. Upon reaching the surface, we head towards coordinates raccoon. Oh, rack 10, put that one. Jill is initially studying a script, or whatever. Is it scripture that Al-Saria 9 clung onto until her dying breath? Thus spoke the Lord. Salvation lies beneath merciless judges. In what? Imbibe the holy elixir and cast all the sins of your mortal flesh. Cannot read right now. Be born as a greater being. Doesn't see anything particularly noteworthy. Yeah, it just seems like these strange prayers from the start. Flap. Why am I reading that? You already heard the sound like flap. What? On here, turning page, Jill's jaw drops in surprise. What is it? I keep getting my hand away from the number 1. I mean, I could just click on it too, but still. Jill turns a scripture towards me. Something is scribbled in red lettering. Rack 10.1. Beneath merciless judges. I do feel like this collab does have too much times where we're just reading instead of like seeing it happen on the screen. I guess that's the one thing about Nikke is like the story's really good and all, but like I don't know, the cutscenes you just kind of just see like the characters like this on the screen and you don't really see like too much animation, I guess you could say. But beneath the merciless judges, altar where the holy elixir of the judge flows. There is a revelation. What revelation? Sorry. Could it be something that's written after? Jill continues to skim through the scripture. Apparently there's some documents appear one day, scattered around the altar. The research papers dealing with the T-virus experiments that we saw earlier. The believers of the Torch of Salvation. Regardless, this is a way to fulfill their destiny. Revelation from God. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us. After these initial sentences, all that flows is writing praising Umbrella Corporation. They didn't have access to any information after the D-Wave or other worlds, so they defied those Umbrella documents as holy relics. It's to them the information needed suddenly materialized out of nowhere. Looks like we got our answer. Those who got caught in the D-Wave and crossed over. Wasn't just us, but these documents too. But why the heck couldn't it be Leon and Chris, man? Why the heck couldn't it be Leon and Chris who crossed over as well? Huge missed opportunity not having this in the collab. Like, at least they don't have to be playable. Just an appearance in the story would be great. Not even a cameo. They can't even give us a cameo. That seems to be the case. They're such important characters, dude. In case that she'd handle disposing of all those documents. Well, now that's cleared up. Let's focus on our task at hand. It's like we arrived to where it all began. How awful. Yeah. Among the ruins, I spot altar in the distance. Several unarmed bodies are sprawled around it. So I wish we saw that, though. Instead of seeing them right here, I wish we could see like the art of the bodies and all that. The expression was peaceful. They are? I assume that's the target. Enormous raptor I stand behind the bodies looking strangely out of place. It remains motionless as it rooted to the ground. Commander, requesting permission to engage. Are you sure about this, Polly? You should have gone back to the Ark along with Diapara. I'm sure, I'm totally fine. Miranda and Kiri are here after all. And we got Jill and Claire too. That's right, the Super Cops are all assembled. Super Cops! Assemble! Yeah, right. You're really fixating on that word, aren't you? Yeah, too much. It's probably because no one ever called you that before, yeah. They probably called you the doggo cop, you know? Top dog? Top dog sounds a little bit bad. Doggo cop? Top dog sounds better. Okay, stop. Alright. Let's engage. Okay, now let's do this. Maybe likely it's lodged in the ground, but at the same time, don't let your guard down. You don't know what it's capable of. Understood. Encounter. Encounter, huh? Gonna have an encounter with Jill and Claire here? Wink, wink. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh gosh. There we go. Merciless Judge. What? No. He is. This is the guy from Cinderella. Or not Cinderella. Siren's story or whatever. Oh yeah.
Hang in there a little longer.
They got this, see? This bitch is like nothing against us, you know?
Point for a moment.
I still wish I leveled up, like, what was Jill for his fight? I think that would have been better. I do like how each one of them has a unique weapon now. I do like that a lot.
These guys are quite persistent.
Yeah, they are. Still cannot stand that Ada voice, man. It's so bad. Like, seriously, can we have the old Ada voice back in Resident Evil 2? I think that would have been the one, you know?
This ends here.
Let's do it. Very nice.
These guys are quite persistent.
Die. Gluttony, gluttony, whatever heck's gonna call it. Alright. He's got a lot of health, good god. Oh shit. Let's go! He's down. Yeah, I changed up my team a little because people are under level, so yeah.
As long
I
as
could
we're
have
together,
leveled them up more,
I
but
will never
yeah,
fall.
then I had to, you know, press exit and go through all that shit, give them some freaking level up stuff or whatever, and who's got time for that, am I right? Who's got time for that shit? Alright. Alright, with thunderous crash raptors collapse. Good work, everyone. Phew. So that's a wrap of this whole virus mess, right? Anonymous looking fluid seeds from the raptor's carcass. Wait, that was literally gluttony. It's like he officially donezo then? I want to see that fluid of the torch of salvation regards as the holy elixir the judge dispose of it to make sure we don't have a repeat of the incident. It's probably best if we send it to MMR for analysis. But then Ether's there, you know, and then she could do something with it. I don't trust that bitch. I request an investigation into this. We can't let something like this ever happen again. The ACPU will keep a close eye on it. Good. We'll make sure this mess doesn't take place again. That's reassuring. I'm glad that Arc has people like you looking after it. I mean, they were a little bit more mature in this collab than they normally are. I was so worried about the ACPU being in this because they're very comic relief characters. And for Resident Evil crossover, it's like, I don't think I want comic relief. Like, if it's just a one-liner once in a while, maybe it's not that bad, but yeah, they're comic relief, so yeah, but I mean, yeah, they did pretty good. Yeah, we got to do our best so that our citizens can feel safe. That's right. I'll work even harder so I won't be nervous next time. I'm rooting for you. So all we have to do now is take down the raptor called Gatekeeper, right? Where do we find it? All warmed out. Let's go in there and finish this fast. About that, what is it? I have a question. Yes? Have you two always been this radiant? Light is emanating from Jill and Claire's bodies, so they don't even have to fight the thing. That can only mean one thing. Gatekeeper has awakened. Jill, Claire, it's time to go home. Wait, they're leaving just like that? They're going through all that? You don't even get to see the Ark? It's alright. I've fulfilled my duties of cop to protect citizens, civilians, and not defend the Ark. That alone is enough reason for me to end up in this world. Wouldn't you agree, Miranda? Yes, you're right. Thank you for everything. Miranda salutes Jill and Claire with pride. Seeing this, Polly and Kyria mirrors Miranda and salutes them too. Despite the confusion of being thrust into another world, the three of you will still went out of your way to help us. You never gave up, never faltered in the face of danger. And for that, I can't thank you enough. It's the least we could do. Now you're making me blush. By the way, Kiri, I'm counting on you to look after your Diapara. take good care of her. She's going to feel pretty alone. Got it, leave it to me. And Winters, was it? Winters. Send my regards, well, yeah, Winters, yeah. Ethan Winters, I certainly will, yeah. Well then, it seems like it's time to go. Claire waits and Jill salutes and silences their bodies, become enveloped in light. Bye-bye! Soon the light dispatches and the two women vanish. Same with Ada, I'm sure. Back all the other outer rim. Since that mansion is ablaze. Didn't expect to find you here. I wanted to see how everything wrapped up. You're late. I thought you'd show up a little sooner. Ada holds something up and waves it. It's that tracker D planted. So you knew. So what can I do for you? Kay told me. Jill and Claire got pulled into the world through a D-wave only a few hours ago, but you've been in the Ark for 2 weeks now. What the hell? Huh? What now? That's right. A nice little tour of the Ark. A fascinating place, more to it than I expected. What kind of deal did you make with X? X gonna give it to you, you know? You know perfectly well I wouldn't answer that. Only Ada's body's enveloped in. I guess we'll have to cut our conversation short. Since you came all this way out here, let me help you give a little parting gift to you. People like us who work in the shadows, we must always have a ace hidden up our sleeve, ready to use whenever we need it. Catch my drift? Oh, no parting words? Thanks. I appreciate you helping us see this through. Hold on, see you around. Take care, D. Bye-bye, Ada. 2 weeks? How the hell did she get here 2 weeks ago? Instant Ada is gone, leaving D alone in that back alley. Oh, an ace up the sleeve. And D's hand is a USB Ada gave her. Is that why you gave this to me? D soon disappears in the shadows. Alright. That should be it then. Ending was, not gonna lie, a little anticlimactic there. Felt too easy, you know. So yeah, overall my thoughts on this event, like, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's definitely not the best. Like, I still think the Stellar Blade one is definitely the best, for sure. I do love all their looks, like Jill, Claire, and Ada all look amazing in this art style and everything. I just wish they showed like more stuff. Like, I wish, like, there was too much reading, where you're just like reading like you know, textbooks or like messages on the computer, or like just books period, you know. Like, that got kind of old. I kind of wish they did not do that so much. Like, I wanted to at least see some of the like zombie looking mass-produced Nikke Rapture things, you know. I wanted to see that on screen. We saw the dogs, but that was it. And that one face Polly made. What the hell was that face, man? What was that face? I can't get over it. But yeah, it's fine enough. It's definitely way better than the ReZero and Evangelion collabs. Not as good as the Stellar Blade ones. I do like these units more than the Stellar Blade units. Well, I don't know about. Well, Eve, I don't know. I like Eve still, but I do like these three, and the Nikke art style looks pretty nice. I still think the biggest missed opportunity here was just not having Leon and Chris, man. Like, that is a massive missed opportunity. I hate when this game has a crossover collab, you know, and they don't have the male characters in it from the series they're collabing with. Like, yeah, they had some where they have male characters. Like, Chainsaw Man had the male characters. What is it? Nier Automata had 9S, and Stellar Blade had Adam. So they can have the guy characters in it. So why didn't they do it in this collab? Like, having Resident Evil collab without Leon and Chris just feels wrong, man. It really just feels wrong. They just should have done it, man. They should have had them in the collab. I'm just saying. And they didn't have a Sora merchant outfit. That's a missed opportunity right there, dude. She didn't even need to be in this collab. Just give her a freaking costume that looks like the merchant for Resident Evil 4. That would have been great, dude. But I do like how the, you know, let's go back real fast. Like the freaking mansion you walk around is the Spencer mansion. I do like that a lot. That's pretty cool, actually. There's an item right here I forgot to pick up real fast. I'm gonna get it, grab that real fast. But yeah, I do like that. And there's music there, okay. But I do like that it's the Spencer mansion and all that. And like, The story just could have been a little bit better. Like, I wish it just showed more instead of just like having stuff happen, like, and you won't be able to see, you know. And I feel like with the Diapara character, Diapara, how the hell you pronounce that name? Okay, like, I feel like there wasn't enough for her, you know. Like, we barely saw her. Saw her at the beginning of this story too. But that was it, and we only got mentions of her and all that. She was crying at the end for her dead mother or something like that. I have a feeling they're probably going to do something with her, like an extra bonus cutscene in hard mode, but what if the bonus cutscene in hard mode is like you get to see Leon and Chris? That would have been a million times better, let's be honest, dude. That ain't going to happen now. That is not going to happen. With collabs, like with the Stellar Blade collab, they have a lot more freedom to, like, you know, they own the characters, so they have more freedom and everything. They don't have to pay as much to, like, get the characters' rights or all that, but yeah, that helps me with that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't afford to give Leon and Chris to you, which I really doubted, man. You should have been able to afford that. And where the hell is Jill's Resident Evil 1 outfit, you know? Or a cop outfit? Like, you got the Resident Evil 5 Jill outfit, which is cool and all, but where the hell is the Resident Evil 1 outfit? That should have been in the game, I'm just saying. Alright guys, that's enough ranting for now. So yeah, overall the collab, I'd say a little bit over mid. Like, it's mid for the most part. Like, probably like a 6.5 out of 10, I'd say. Story has ups and downs. Characters look great, and they play pretty good too. And I love the hub world, the Spencer Mansion. Really awesome hub world overall. But yeah, I did some missed opportunities in the story, I'm just saying. But yeah, at least it was dark, I'll give it that. But we're going to wrap things out there for now. So thank you all so much for watching. If you hit the like button, and comment, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.